Georgia, so I'm glad to be here. And my girlfriend usually doesn't come to comedy shows. She came to a comedy show. If everybody say hi to my girlfriend back there. She came tonight. She says if I'm funny, she'll come again. So please laugh. Please laugh. Yeah. So I definitely want to say this public service announcement, something I learned. I talked to my mother today, and my mother told me something interesting I didn't know. My father used to have diarrhea. My mother used to have diarrhea. So my mother told me, son, that means you will have diarrhea too. And I didn't realize that diarrhea runs in the genes. So, public service announcement. It's going to take some of y'all a minute to get there. Eat the escargot, you'll know what I'm talking about. Wow, my man. So, like, serious talk. Talking about diarrhea. Today is Friday. How many in here planning to get some tonight? Nobody? I mean, somebody. Okay. Couple people. It look like a okay. My brother back. But I'm going to tell you something. By the way, there will be no white jokes tonight. There's too many of y'all up in here. Alright? I can't fight but one or two at a time. I got one brother back there. My brother, you got me, bro? I ain't gonna say nothing bad. We good. Okay. But I need you to understand something. This is serious talk. This is serious talk. You know, if you plan on getting some tonight and you don't have a lot of time, you don't have time to take a full shower, at least rinse off. Like this area right here. Now, I'm not saying you need to wash your whole butt, but at least wash your butthole. You know what I mean? Because it's amazing how something the size of a dime or 50-cent piece on some of y'all can ruin an amazing night. Okay? Just make sure you rank y'all pretty good. Okay? Public service announcement. I'm just trying to say. All right? All right. Now, something I learned. I'm from Gary, Indiana, the hood. Okay? 97% black population. So I learned something real early. I am not a racist, but I am prejudiced. I have about 3 black friends. I've been held up 3 times, all black. Okay? So I really don't like a whole bunch of black people. So I love this crowd. It's pretty cool. But something I learned in Gary, people ask me, what do you miss from Gary, Indiana? I miss the snow. I miss the snow. People say, you serious? You miss the snow? I say, yeah. Because when it would snow, it was the only time I could say I live in an all-white neighborhood, you know? Yeah. Cha-ching. I might try that again, okay? You better not be stealing jokes, oh, no, that wasn't even good, was it? I'm just joking with you. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's the only time I can say that. Something else I learned early on, I do not date fine women. I don't. I have a new fetish. I date only ugly women. That's it. Because fine women lie about their age. Let me tell you guys a story. I met this fine dime piece at a club, right? I asked her how old she was. She says, it doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. Text message. She was the best lover ever. Best ever. We dated for about 2 or 3 months. She finally told me she wanted me to meet her family. I said, no. She says, please, just my older sister. I said, okay, I'll meet your older sister. No problem. I was living in Atlanta at the time. I was about 35 years old. So we go to her sister's birthday party. I didn't know it was a birthday party, but it was pretty cool. Lights out, everything is cool. And her sister comes walking in. This girl was finer than a government mule. Fine, right? They bring out this big 3-layer cake. And I'm like, and everybody says, surprise! My Chinese friend said, surprise! The cake had 16 candles. So I'm walking around the room looking for 4 more candles. I'm like, oh no, it ain't go like this. Long story short, 2 years later, after I got out of jail, I decided to date other girls, and so I did. Met this girl downtown Atlanta walking. She was walking a little dog, and I walked up to her, she walked up to me, and I said, hey, how you doing? I said, that's an ugly pig. She said, that's not a pig, that's a dog. I said, I was talking to the dog, right? And she wasn't that bright, though, either. In fact, I got her a job at the M&M company, making $32.50 an hour. $32.50 an hour. She lost that job in 1 week. All she had to do was throw away the defective candies. If it didn't have an M on it, throw it away. She threw away everything with a W on it. Yeah. The relationship didn't work out that good. Something else, the New Webster Dictionary. PMS is no longer a word. Did you guys hear that? PMS is no longer the initials. It's MCD. So you got to start saying MCD, mad cow disease, all right? You got to understand, that's the new word for that. Women hate that joke. I think I need to stop telling that one right now. Y'all agree? Okay, well, good. I'm just checking. Now, how does this happen? My girlfriend's period starts on the 15th of every month. Fellas, y'all got to feel me on this. But you know, if her friend comes over on the 10th of the month, and her friend's on her period, guess what happens? They catch it from each other. How in the world do you catch a period from somebody? It's crazy. Could you imagine me coming home from work like, hey, babe, what's going on? Hey, babe, what's wrong with you? Man, Mark and Tyrone, they had a hard on this way. I done caught a hard on, you know? Yeah. We messed up. Hey, look, I got 1 minute left, and I just want to say racism has to stop in America. And it has to start with these kids. It's got to start with these kids. My cousin's first day of school, third grade, first day of third grade. He goes to school. He comes home, and he's crying. And my auntie says, what's wrong? He said, the kids are talking about me, Mama, because I don't know multiplication. And all the kids in the class are white. Is it because what's wrong with me? She said, son, it's okay. It's because they're white and you're black. Second day of third grade, my cousin goes to school. He comes home. He says, Mama, I'm upset. She says, why? He says, because they did division in school today. What's wrong with me? Why don't I know division? She says, son, it's okay because you're black and they're white. Third day of school, he comes home and he's happy, he's excited, he says, yes. And she says, well, what happened? He said, Mama, we had gym today. We took showers today. And my penis was the biggest one in the school. Is that because I'm black and they're white? She says, no, son. That's because you're 16 and they're 8. My name is Cliff. You guys have been great. Thanks a lot.
Keep going for Clifford Cole, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going. All right, we're just going to keep moving right along.